Got basketball action at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks, live on 2K Sports. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Dallas playing for the home crowd again tonight.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the attention to this one is a bit elevated. It's game day, and I'm glad we're here.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
To the middle. Camby with the steal. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
There's a screen by Williams. Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Dallas's head coach and I did get a chance to talk. I asked him to sum up their season to this point. He said, look, there's room for improvement, but there are a lot of positives we can draw from. He just wants to see more consistency every night. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Smart, wide open, he fires. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play, it evolves, and he makes a quick decision. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Now here's Smart. Back to Murray. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Paul George. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Leonard. Nice D from Camby.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And the shot is long.
right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Leonard with the bucket.
3 points.
Kawhi has really perfected that stroke, and he did not come into the league with that kind of skill or that kind of threat from the three-point line.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Driving in, and it's Murray with the jam.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Williams. And no good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. .130 left in the first quarter of the game. Smart on the wing. Hamby the screen. Clock at 6. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wide open look here for Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And George gets it to go.
Yeah, not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, a nice, strong play that time.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Richardson outside. Right side Horford. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Gobert pulls it in. The Mavericks leading. Smart on the wing. It's up a 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Williams. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
And so here is Dallas from deep. Richardson. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Williams a screen. George from deep three-point land. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Here's Smart. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Horford in the post. It's stolen by Green. Here's Springer. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, how about the power from DJ there, slamming it down.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Horford in the post. Has to Gobert. And Jordan sends it back.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Here's Springer. Gobert brings the double team. Here's Springer. From deep. Sinks the triple.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
One thing about Aaron Gordon that stands out is his insane athleticism. He's capable of some incredible dunks. And because he attacks that rim with such ferocity, it makes it special to see him go to the rim.
Outside, White. Picked by Horford. Ball's knocked loose. Inside. And he banks in the layup. We've seen Gordon compete, Brent, in the dunk contest like you. And there are some who would say he should have won. What about you?
You can make a strong case that he was robbed, and Aaron actually does. But we see that under the legs, leaping over the mascot dunk on so many highlight reels. Just a special athlete, and what a special contest that was.
The Mavericks trail it. Takes the three. And it's White missing. Here's Springer. To the inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Jordan can't get it to go.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Here's Murray. And it's blocked by Jordan. Gobert double-teamed. Murray outside. Just 2 to shoot.
And Jamal Murray sort of carrying the flag for Canada and all the great players who have infiltrated the league over the past couple of seasons. He is a bucket getter.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Here's Leonard, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. The Mavericks leading. In the corner, Smart with it. Trying to get open his camera. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Leonard on the wing. one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
We like Kawhi, and he knows when to be forceful, just using his muscle on the inside to get to his shot.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Pass to Ntilikina. Launches it. That shot off the mark. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Mavericks ahead, up 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Murray outside. Pass to Smart. Gobert down low. And finished off by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And George with the stuff.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Deep 2 from Murray. Rebound by Williams.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
George from deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried. George has got 9.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Mr. Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Williams with the ball. Isaac outside. And here is Williams. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Pass to Ntilikina. Now Gobert. Now here's Smart.
Blocking foul, Kawhi Leonard. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Dallas with him. Here's Smart. Hacked on the shot. And he'll have 3 chances at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's George. Denver the rebound. Here's Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Second team foul.
Nuggets on D. The lead is 2. Here's Murray. And he lays it straight in. 12 points for him.
This is one of those games where we're not seeing them slow down, so we're in for something real special from Jamal Murray.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. There's a screen by Williams. Leonard with no one around. And again, Denver with the triple.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA. What a great body control there. George, tremendous athlete, takes the hit, and he makes that one count.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Mavericks trailed by 6. Outside, Smart. On the arc. That shot off. And Denver the other way now. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Now here's Murray. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Leonard with the steal. And George, here we go. Thibault for three. It's rebounded by Campbell. Murray with it. George picks him up. Here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 6. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Murray for the three. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on George. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And he sinks the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. The Nuggets leading by 4. On the wing, Green. Pass to Springer. Jordan the screen to the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Now Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Well, I not only like the attack, but I love the angle of attack from Jamal Murray that time.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers. Switch.
Here's Springer. Lays it up and banks it in. Springer's got 5 now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Murray. There's the three. The offensive rebound. Richardson with it. Here's Murray. 5 to shoot. He takes it in for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Springer. 5 points in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Springer's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And a deep three from Murray. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great effect. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Nuggets leading by 6. Here's Springer. Jordan down low. Misses in close.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Gobert the screen. Here's Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
I like that penetration there. Murray getting to the cup with great quickness.
And he makes both free throws.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Pass to Thibault. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Fires the 3. And Matisse Thibault gets the 3. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Kept alive. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Isaac outside. Pass to Leonard. Drives to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Such a difficult guy to keep up with and also have a conversation with. Leonard, sometimes all you can do is foul him.
Leonard hits them both. And Murray's got the ball here for Dallas. 9-point game. They host the 76ers after this game. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Kicks it out to Richardson. They grab their own miss. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And it's George finishing it off.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
Murray for 3. Second chance shot. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
On the wing, Williams. Back to George. Leonard looking over the floor. Isaac a screen. And again, Denver with the triple.
Kawhi Leonard's game is just so special. He's so talented at getting to his spots, doing it with patience and poise, and capitalizing.
Back to Smart. Shoots the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Mavericks trailed by 10. Murray outside. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Smart on the wing. Dallas no good that time either. George with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Outside Leonard. Thibault on the wing. Outside Leonard. 3-pointer. Thibault can't get it to go. Dallas now running out of time. Picked by Horford. It's Richardson on the wing. Murray for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Third team foul.
It's on Kawhi Leonard.
At the line for Dallas.
And he misses the second attempt, but one more coming up here. And he nails the third.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
In the corner, it's Gordon. The Nuggets with another miss. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Smart. For 3, Murray. Goes back up. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
They say I'm moving ruthless. Jetson made another one.
Warriors, but they live in the sky. I never seen a Gucci watching my future. Sign of the times, and God whispered in my dream, shouted, open your eyes. I got so much more in store for you, they can't touch what's mine. Pack my whole life's precious moments in a line and shouted, singing my songs, and think she know what's on my mind. She thinks she know what's on my mind. All eyes on me. I want all my free. I could tat 100 on my face. I could call out 100 names. Got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You survived last year, get your hands up. I know that money tight, they send me check like I should stash some, but we gon' ball for the night. Yeah, I said it. Gotta let them know. My cousin to the pain gone. His daddy out of he just came home. Yeah, he probably need a hug. Yeah, but you know he trying to find a way to make a Dollar Tree shake. These lying, these fake. In the glove box, you know I'm still alive. Now we just revealing it. Talking down, but I still flex. Snakes in the grass, but I still step. Woo. All eyes on me. Working magic with that PPP. 100 on my face. I could call out 100 names. Got a $20 bill. Get your hands up. You survived last year. Get your hands up. I know that money tight. They send me check like I should stash some, but we gon' ball for the night.
Mama, I ain't made it till you quit your 9 to 5. I was on the road when I found out my uncle. I lost a lot of sleep. I know we should've talked more. I worked so hard I can't forget what this is all for. Burn away the guilt, we been trained. Only pain can make it real. Don't need no one to validate how I feel.
With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Now here's Leonard. Back to George. Puts up a three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Graham. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Reed. Off target with the three. Right side, Thibault. Isaac outside. George with it. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And Williams punches it home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And here's Ingram from the arc. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Since being traded in 2019, Brandon Ingram has really increased his three-point attempt. His percentages have gone up, too. While he was born in Arizona, when it's time for national team play, Matisse Thybulle suits up for Australia down under, the team he medaled with in 2020.
And here's Denver. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And Williams punches it home.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
Hey, it's fun to see NBA players like Thybulle go their own way for national competition.
Yeah, it is, B.A. I mean, that's part of the interesting fabric of the global nature of the game, particularly as it relates to the NBA. International tournaments are kind of like an alternate world, if you will. Guys who are NBA rivals end up being teammates, or their teammates wind up on the other bench. It's actually pretty cool to see.
Here's George. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
George hits them both. Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well. Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Pass to Ingram. Van Vliet outside.
2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Wiggins with it. Here's Reed. Outside Ingram. Offline with a three. Denver in the lead. Now here's Thybulle. Covered by Ingram. Back to Leonard. Picked by Isaac. And Leonard, here we go. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Down low. Back to Reed. To end the run. Leonard pulls down the board. Thybulle on the wing. Leonard on the wing. Leonard on the wing. Williams with the screen. Takes a three. And Kawhi Leonard hits from deep. Leonard's got 6 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Thybulle on the wing. The three is up. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ending the quarter up 10. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they...
10.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. Got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Toronto on D. Trailing by 10. Pass to Springer. On the wing, Green. Pure from three-point range.
One of the primary ways Green helps this offense, operating as a stretch big.
And here's Ingram. There's the triple. Gets the three to fall. He has 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the basket by Springer.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Out to the right wing. Green, a screen. Gordon outside. Pass to Springer. Sinks the tray.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And Toronto calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Pass to Lowry. Lets the three fly. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Springer. He has 6. Green for 3. Second chance effort. In deep. Jordan drops it in. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Pass to Richmond. Back to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And again, no good by Toronto. The Nuggets on offense. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. To the inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
What a nice read by Green. He's got a basketball IQ off the charts. An incredible understanding of the game.
Inside. Back to Lowry. To halt the run. Rebound by the Nuggets. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. That shot is good, Lewis.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Outside Hart. Here's Richmond. No good on the triple. Pass to Lewis. Here's the 3. That shot, no good.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Richmond. From outside, off the mark. Gordon, right side. Out left to the wing. Here's Lewis. Three-pointer, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
The three ball. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Here's Springer. 6 points for him. It's stolen by Hart. Here's Richmond. And so it's Denver, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's Denver with a rebound. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer. Sees guys get open before they do.
Pass to Reed. Back to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
Green, a screen. Now Jordan. On the wing, Green. Here's Springer. He's got 9. Lets it go from deep. And it's Green missing. Here's Van Vliet. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
To the middle. The shot. And that one's good. Green. Green's got 7 points.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Springer. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's Wiggins on the wing. There's the three. No good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Green. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Outside for Ingram. The three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Pass to Jordan. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
Outside Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Right side Ingram. Here's Dunleavy. Outside for Ingram. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Pass to Ingram. That three's off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
George's shot is good.
And, you know, the long-range shooting of PG is admirable. I mean, he's a dead-eye launcher from deep. And he's developed that part of his game over the years.
And again, Toronto no good. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, got that one up quick. Leonard's got 9 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And this is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Outside Thibault. Out to Leonard. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Nuggets ahead, running away with it.
22.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Springer. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. From deep three-point range. And the basket by Springer.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Green. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Green is so clever at forcing the D's hand. Gotta be careful how you guard him inside.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Springer. This one for 3. Offensive board. Jordan, the screen. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Oh, so staggering display of range here. I mean, that took some serious confidence.
Outside Ingram. Looking to end the run. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
He's shooting well. Doing his best to keep this offense in gear. But he hasn't had a lot of support.
Springer misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Wiggins, no good. And it's the Nuggets ball. Here's Springer. Jordan, the screen. To the paint. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. Here's Richmond. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions. But the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player. Boy, Mitch Richmond, a great shooter from outside the arc, really measures those shots well.
Jordan, the screen. Here's Springer. The three. Pass to Lewis. Here's Springer. Fires from deep. The rebound by Wiggins. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. The shot by Richmond, no good.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nuggets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
Reed sets a screen. Pass to Richmond. Off target from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Down low. Jordan with it. Picked up by Reed. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Fearless against the contact, Jordan ignores the foul, just plays through it and focuses on trying to get the shot.
He hits the second from the line. And it's the Raptors with the ball. Van Vliet up top. Pass to Reed. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Here's Springer. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was...
Take off, continue to the line if they saying that they seen me. No so, yeah, big boss. I know you some business, I'm a big beat. Yeah, talking about you. Told her just splash a whole lot of water on me. Why we RACE, no cool. Take off, cause I know these I ain't gon' hand that new suit. Yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't here, not a young thing. Double back twice in a row. 3-3, planes all in my home. First G, tell it out when I make a song. Let my brother think. Swift, yeah. Show her how to get the money, oh. Jimmy showing, yeah. Big old player, tryna get in her heart with no call. Chopping wrong, ain't right how you using your tone. May I right now. Check out how I'm living, I just went and got another. Millions in the bank, got another million, fell 1.3 in each state, add it up if you can't count. $250,000 chain, $250,000 car. Wow, I know how to get it in my mama house. $1 million business, I ain't never turning down. Me and Casey, yeah, new coupe. Take off, cause I know these I ain't gon' hand that new suit. Yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't here, not a young thing. Double back twice in a row. 3-3, the planes all in my home. First G, tell it out when I make a song. Let my brother think.
Life is about trials and tribulations and overcoming obstacles, but I'm tired I'm facing, cause it's not only mine, got everybody's situations that I gotta make better, and that take cheddar. Call, I guess everybody want me to save them. I guess think 10 million was shady paid them. I tell them no, they talk down on me and try to play it. Guess they forgot about all the other that I gave them. About all the other times. Funny how they can be so forgetful. All the other I say yes to. I'm sure this is something every real worldwide can attest to. When it needs something, the only time you call and check. That's all facts. Never think that I'm stressed too. Act like I owe them, that is stressful. My girl said don't let it stress you, but she don't even know that I'm depressed too. Do anybody care that I'm stressed? I'm stressed too, homie. Most of my homies, the rest of them. Do anybody care that I'm stressed? I don't come around, so I guess it's out of sight, out of mind. But do anybody care that I'm stressed? Care? Everybody got their hand out asking me. But do anybody care that I'm stressed? Don't know what I'm going through. Do anybody care? Do anybody care that life, everybody go through that, but it's a lesson in it all. You gotta grow through that. I was down bad and broke, but I wrote through that. Thought my problems would go away if I could blow through rap. The whole kind of stress, I wouldn't want my worst enemy to go through that. My cousin, I wish I had a chance to tell her, don't do that. Thinking, don't understand depression is real. People stressing about real life, you stressing your bills. Not too long after my cousin, I never told nobody, but I lost a son myself. Imagine in the hospital holding your baby, and he looked just like you. You trying to keep him going crazy. That's my word. That's why for all that I keep bottled in lately. Do anybody care that I'm stressed? I'm stressing too, homie. Most of my homies, the rest of them. Do anybody care that I'm stressed? I don't come around, so I guess it's out of sight, out of mind. But do anybody care that I'm stressed? Care? Everybody got their hand out asking me. But do anybody care that I'm stressed? Don't know what I'm going through. Do anybody care? Do anybody?